After an exciting T20 series which went right down the wire, the two teams will now move to the ODI leg of the tour. When we compare the two sides, both will feature some changes in the squad as India will field a full-strength side with the return of names such as Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami. The two teams have met each other 162 times in the format, and India have the most wins with 93 while Sri Lanka trail with 57. The last time these two teams met in a bilateral series was in 2021 in Sri Lanka, where the visitors won the series 2-1. In the last 10 years, these two sides have met 23 times and India have completely dominated with 18 wins out of 23. This will be the first ODI assignment of the year for both teams, as both will be looking to follow up on a successful 2022. Sri Lanka didn't lose a single 50-over bilateral series last year, and India also won more than 50% of their games last year, so it's fair to say this will be a battle between two very good sides who are very much in form. Sri Lanka's last ODI series was against Afghanistan and it ended all squared up at 1-all as one encounter was abandoned due to rain. India had a terrible end to 2022 when they lost to Bangladesh in a bilateral series for the first time. With the World Cup coming up, both teams will probably field their best playing 11 as they look to finalize combinations ahead of the global event. Sri Lanka's ODI batters had a really good 2022, and against India, if they fire once again, Sri Lanka's chances will be sky high in this series. With the return of Avishka Fernando, who has been one of the best Lankan batters in the format in the last 3 years, the batting lineup is further strengthened. Chamika Karunaratne is also in the mix, and it will be interesting to see whether Sri Lanka can find room to slot in both Nuhith Wellalage and Chamika Karunaratne. For India, they will have a lot of selection headaches as all the big names are back in the squad and they have only few spots available. With Suryakumar Yadav in sublime form, who gets dropped to accommodate him in the 11 will be interesting to see, as either KL Rahul or Shreyas Iyer will most probably have to sit out. Sri Lanka will field almost the same playing 11 which they featured against Afghanistan in the third ODI, with the only change being Avishka Fernando replacing Dinesh Chandimal, who is not in the squad. With Fernando returning, he will open the batting most probably with Kusal Mendis going back to number 3. Chamika Karunaratne will probably miss out as Sri Lanka would want to have two frontline pacers to tackle a strong Indian batting unit. For India, the real question will be how they give Suryakumar Yadav an opportunity. With the form he is in, it will be hard for them to not let him play, but at the same time, they will have to make a hard choice when it comes to other batters in the squad. How their bowling attack would look is another question we will only find an exact answer tomorrow. Sarith Asalanka had a phenomenal 2022 and his ODI career so far has been really solid. With an average of over 50 and a strike rate over 90 last year, he is the ultimate middle order clutch player for Sri Lanka, and his presence in the middle overs and towards the death will play a huge factor in this series. He had a terrific series against India back in 2021 and he will be looking forward to repeating the same, but this time in their own backyard. Rohit Sharma is back in the side and how he handles himself in this tour will be interesting to see. With the T20 captaincy probably going to Hardik Pandya permanently, he will need to fire big time and win this series to bring back some confidence. He has a terrific record against Sri Lanka in the format, which includes 2 double centuries, so his wicket will be like gold for the Lankan bowlers not only in this clash but the whole series. The Papare Cricket Stadium in Guwahati will host the series opener, and this will be just the second ODI at this venue. The only game before took place in 2018 between India and West Indies, which was a high scoring one as India chased down 323 in just 43 overs. So once again, this will probably be a good wicket to bat on. The weather promises to be good for the first clash tomorrow as there are no signs of rain currently.